what we're doing with each one of our sessions and workshops is we are featuring a special message from either a member of our steering committee or a special guest. We have our list here of our steering committee members. You can see some of the wonderful supportive people that are in our community and are working to really enhance and improve and build up the Long Beach Gives campaign. Today, we are very, very lucky to have with us Dr. Alex Norman. And I'd like to bring on Julie Meenan for just a moment, if you'd be willing, Julie, to share a little bit about Alex.
Thank you. Welcome, everybody. I'm so excited about today. It gives me great pleasure to introduce Dr. Alex Norman, who many of you know through his work at Rethink Long Beach, but also he has a very exciting past. He started his career as a community organizer and civil rights advocate and social service administrator prior to his academic career as director of the UCLA Department of Urban Affairs, and later as professor at the Graduate School of Social Welfare, now the Luskin School of Public Affairs. Since his retirement from paid work in 1992, he has been an independent organization development consultant, public policy practitioner, and is currently a citizen activist. He has served on the boards of the Long Beach Community Action Partnership, Long Beach Community Foundation, and the Josephine S. Gumbiner Foundation, where he just retired as a trustee. He is welcoming us today in his role as my intern supervisor after I returned to CSULB to earn my MSW, which was very encouraged by Dr. Norman. Through my placement at the Nonprofit Partnership to study Giving Days, Dr. Norman met with me every Tuesday and came and helped us create Long Beach Gives. So it gives me great pleasure in introducing Dr. Alex Norman.
Thank you. And thank you for inviting me to join you for this short period of time. You know, some years ago, when I was serving on a couple of other foundations, the Long Beach Community Foundation, and on the advisory board of the Knight Foundation, we were at a meeting. Julie and I were at a meeting with a guy who was the head of the small foundations. I think it's called something now. They've changed the name of this foundation. But anyway, he was talking about how important it was for organizations to collaborate. And I thought at the time, what if the foundations followed their own advice? They were giving to their grantees that they should collaborate with each other. And I knew of 12 foundations in Long Beach area, and I thought, what if those organizations collaborated with each other around some common issue? And I remember approaching Julie with that and nudging her to take the leadership role in doing that, which she immediately rejected. But then fast forward, we're at a board meeting and one of our board members brought in the idea of a one-day giving event, which allowed us to begin discussing the possibility of a Long Beach Gives. And Julie, as she said, when she entered the master's program, decided that this would be her project. And so we met weekly. She might say ad nauseum, but we met weekly to really discuss how do you develop such a project. First, you develop a feasibility study. So we went through all the steps, and going through all of those steps, we really looked at the largest cohort since, well, in the history of this country, which was the millennials. And how do we get them involved? So we decided that that would be one of our target populations, to get the millennials involved. And Julie got her master's degree. She also developed a plan for a giving day and set a goal, which was exceeded. So the next year, she set a higher goal, which was exceeded. So now we're really looking at $2 million as a goal. I really think we can reach 5. I really do. I think that at some point, I think Long Beach is worth 5 million on a given day. And so that would be my dream, that Long Beach Gives reaches that 5 million goal on Long Beach Gives Day. So what you're doing is historical in the making. I mean, what you're doing is basically raising the awareness level of everyone that they should be a giver. And with peer giving, it means that you're charitable toward everyone, your peers as well as your non-peers. So I'm really happy to encourage you to continue this. And next year, I would expect to see at least a goal of maybe 4 million, because right now we're hot, and while you're hot, you really have to take advantage of the opportunity. So thank all of you for coming. Thank you for the hard work that you've done this past year. Thank you for the belief in this Long Beach Gives. And let's hope that one day, instead of having 4 foundations collaborating with us, we'll add those other 8. And imagine what would happen if each one of those 8 foundations put in $250,000 into the pot to help those organizations that, while they don't fit the traditional structure of grantees under foundation criteria, do a tremendous amount of good in their communities. And that's what this is all about. So thank you for inviting me, and good luck in your training today. And back to you, Christina.
Thank you so much, Dr. Norman. Absolutely. I'm seeing some people give you applause, and please do applaud just along. You can unmute, you can do it. Unmute, people. Come on. 4 million, 5 million. Let's hear it. There it is. That's the excitement. This is the Long Beach that I know. There we go. And this is who is one of our strongest supporters and cheerleaders out there, and also drivers of energy. So I know, Julie, I know that you felt that somewhere deep in the pit of your stomach when he said 4 million, 5 million, because I felt it for you too. And yet, and see, you see the opposite. For those of you that are looking at the screen, you can see Michelle doing this and Julie doing like this. So it's all right though. We can do this. Long Beach strong. I feel it. I feel it. So thank you so much, Dr. Norman, for that message. We do appreciate, well, we really appreciate both you and Julie being catalysts for this. And we look forward to carrying this forward year after year. And yes, I truly believe that we can go higher and higher with our goals. And Michelle's already on board, 5 million, 20